All right. I hope that we're live. I think this time I got it right, and I think I'm public this time. So let me know. If I don't see anybody on here, then I know I'm not going to be live. So I think everything is broadcasting the way it needs to be. And yeah, surprise, surprise. I've got a new hairstyle, guys. I went pretty short, as you can see. Pretty nice, pretty short. I'm stoked about it. I already did like a video right when I got out of the salon for you guys, so I'm just absolutely thrilled to death. I do see that there are some people coming on, so that's a good thing. I know I'm public now. Yay. I am gonna go ahead and pop up my live chat here and basically just get going. And today's topic will be your neck and skincare for your neck. And I know that it's one of these kind of rare gems where not a lot of YouTubers, especially mature YouTubers, are getting serious about their neck care. So I am here to show you guys some of the products that I use for my neck. And I know it's not the greatest neck in the world, but you know, it's a hell of a lot better than if I didn't do anything or didn't take care of it. And you know, I've always had this self-image about my neck. I always had this thing about, oh God, it looks ugly and this and that. And I don't consider myself to have a great looking neck. I really don't. I don't cover it with a scarf, or I don't, you know, put high collars on, but I certainly don't think of it as one of my best body features. I really, really don't. So with that said, I kind of try to take care of it. I don't obsess about it. I haven't had any, you know, surgery. I haven't had any firming or tucking. I'm not opposed to that. I might try to do that later on. I don't know, you know, as I go down that path. But for right now, I'm not really concerned about it. So I'm not going to really, you know, spend the money or go down there or do anything like that. So I wanted to show you guys a couple of the creams that I use and lotions that I use, and then I'm going to go through with a small little demo of how I actually put these on my skin. Okay, so I'm not going to be out here too long talking about this because I do have to try to get dinner on the stove or whatever. If you guys need to chime in about anything, if you want to know about you know, any certain products or how to use certain products, or have any questions about, you know, the neck décolleté area, feel free to go on the live chat and post that. I'd really love to hear from you guys and see, you know, how this is going. But like I said, I'm not going to stay too long on here. I'm going to go through all of the things that I have been using, and then we'll just go on from there. Okay. The one thing that I picked up recently, and this was the whole package skincare was sent to me to try out, and I've done a couple of, you know, videos on it, is the Nudu skincare products. And let's see if you can see that. And this one is just their overnight balancing cream. And what I found is it has a lot of emollients, and it almost has this barrier effect on your skin, that the next morning when I put it on, and I'll show you guys over here. When I look at that, look how emollient that is. It just has this wonderful slip. And when you put it on, it seems to lock in the moisture in your neck area, of course, in your face too. But, you know, I would put it on my neck area, and it just kind of locks in all of that moisture. And so overnight when you're sleeping, it really, really, really hydrates that neck area. And I put it all the way down here and all the way here. I don't, you know, how do you call it, hold back on it. I use a lot of it. I use as much as I can. Put that on there, leave it on overnight. And the next day, when I go ahead and do my AM cleansing routine, I can literally feel that cream is still on my neck. It has a way of putting this barrier on my neck, and it just feels so much more plumped up than normal. Okay. It just feels wonderful. It feels satisfying. It doesn't have a smell at all. So it's not going to get into your pillows. It's not fragrant where it's going to keep you up or anything like that. It's actually a very, very nice, luxurious type of feel to it. So that's one of the ones that, I use. So that's number one. Oh, by the way, if you hear the dogs, it's just them going nuts because it's a beautiful day out here today, and people are walking their dogs. So periodically they get all excited that there's a dog being walked. So, don't pay any attention to them. Now, the second one I wanted to mention is this. It's by Clinicals. It's called Skin by Webb, and it's the Coffee Cherry Argireline Peptide Cream. See if you can pick that up. There you go. I'm getting better at this, guys, huh? I can actually pop it right in front of the camera now. And this has a wonderful smell to it. This actually smells like vanilla and coffee beans together. It has it's a pretty thick cream, as you can see. It's got a kind of a darker tint to it. It's almost has that very light coffee bean kind of looking tint to it. And again, it's just a beautiful, beautiful cream. This is thicker than the other one. It's just lovely, absolutely lovely. And I really get off on this smell. This smell to me is heavenly, absolutely heavenly. And it just helps me relax for the night. It's just wonderful. Oh my God, do you hear this? All right, Hobson, it's okay. Seriously. I mean, they're going nuts now. Quiet, Hobson. Hobson's being a crazy nut right now. Too many dogs outside and too nice of a weather. So anyway, this smells wonderful. It smells like coffee. It has a great smell to it. Again, it stays on your throat all night long. It's a beautiful, beautiful consistency, and, hydrates that whole area over here, just hydrates it and just does a great job with that. Okay. Now, this one I really am starting to like. This is by Nivea. It's the Skin Firming and Toning. Firms and tones the appearance of skin, Q10 and L-carnitine enriched. He's going crazy, absolutely crazy. There you go. And this one, I actually picked it up while looking at 50 Plus Beauty. I think her name is Beth. She, a number of months ago, had a thing about this skin firming lotion and how she doesn't use it on her body. She actually uses it on her neck, and how she has toned her neck and this area, and it has really firmed up from her consistently using this. Now, this is not something that is meant for the neck or is meant for, I don't put this on my face at all. I put it actually under my arm a little bit because I tend to have flabby skin there, and I'm working on it. Gals. I know it's bad. I'm working on it. I'm doing some of these, how do you call it, aerobics or whatever. But so I use it for there. But Beth told me that this is really wonderful. I mean, she told me, she didn't tell me personally. She was on the video, and she happens to use it under her neck, and she just raved about it, said how wonderful it was and how much better her neck got and smoother and all of that. So I definitely, what I did was I tried it. Why the hell not, right? I went to like Walgreens or CVS one day, and it's not, this is not an easy product to find, I might add. It's not really available at a lot of the drugstores. I had to go to a number of drugstores. I did not find this at Target. I didn't look at Walmart, but I finally found this at like CVS. I didn't see it at like Walgreens or anything else. So this is how it looks like. It's bluish. Can you see that, guys? How bluish it is? It's very slippery, okay? And I'll put it on this hand here. It's very hydrating. This is it feels a lot like that Hydro Boost cream. Who makes that one? Does Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It's like that. It's very, very watery. Not watery as in it drips down, but very hydrating. It smells lovely. It's got like a floral scent to it. So you'll definitely feel this or smell it as you're going to bed. But it doesn't have a bad smell to it at all. And according to Beth, what she claimed was that it had the Q10 and the L-carnitine in it that helped, firm that neck area. And she raved about it. Like I said, she said that that was like the best thing. And, her little double chin thing went away and it all firmed everything up. So it was like, a magic potion that she claimed. And so far I've been using it. I like it. I have noticed a difference under my neck. I noticed that some of these lines are a little bit less deep. And I noticed that especially right here, I tend to have like a little double chin, which I'm working on obviously again, but I do see it kind of firming it. I don't know if you can see it, but I do notice this whole area kind of firming up now. And so I'm happy with the results. I don't use it every night, but I use it about three times a night now, 3 times a night. So, and then I alternate with these other creams that I've got. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Before I go further, let me just make sure that we're on here and that the video's coming up nicely. So bear with me for a second. I'm just going to make sure because I've been talking for a while. So yeah, it is live now. I can see that. And yep, there you go. So everything is looking good. Let me go ahead and click on it and hold on a second. There we go. I'm going to mute it. There we are. And oh, hi Jackie. I see it. Oh, thank you about my hair. She said my hair looks fabulous. Let me go ahead and pop out this live chat because apparently the other one I was not getting some of your comments back. So I apologize for that. Let me pop this out so I actually see people coming on here. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and minimize that and bring back this and that. I mean, this is a whole big thing. Well, thank you, Jackie, about my hair. It was, like I said, I'm going to put up another video that I just did in the car as I came out of the salon. So you'll actually see my firsthand, shock face and my first impressions about seeing my hair this short. I mean, it was way down here and now it's up here. And my husband's starting to, it was a shock for him too when I came home, obviously, but, he's starting to like it. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thank you for the, for the compliment. Okay. So getting back to the neck part, hang on a second, guys. Let me just pull this thing up here. Okay. Okay. So we got through the Nivea and we got through the 3 of them. Okay. The next one that I found that I really like, and I use this for my face as well as my neck. And I use this, obviously not the nights that I put the retin-a on my face or my neck or anything. And none of these, just to let you know that I just remembered saying that I don't use these creams when I'm doing the retin-a, aside from one of them that I'm going to show you. But I don't really mix the nights that I use the retin-a. I go ahead and keep that as just retin-a, you know, solid, solid. And then on the other nights that I don't use the retin-a is when I use one of these lotions, except for one that I'm going to show you that I feel comfortable putting it on after I do the retin-a and after waiting about 15, 20 minutes for the retin-a to start working and getting in my skin. And then to moisturize for the night, then I'll put this one on, but I'll show you that in a minute. All right. The other one that I really like to use is this Pond's Rejuveness Anti-Wrinkle Cream. There we go. And I really like this one, guys. I find it really hydrating. It's, if you can see that, there it goes. It's in a white thing here, tub, and it's got like a gray band right here. So you can see that. And it's just white cream, and it's got an okay scent to it. It's nothing, you know, it doesn't break the bank or anything like that. It's just white. And it has a nice, luxurious, again, hydrating type of feel to it. There you go. And just again, it's just for overnight. It's very creamy. It feels very rich. And it's just something that you want to put on your neck to go ahead and hydrate it overnight. And this is the last thing that you do, gals. This is what you go to bed with. I mean, all of these creams that I am showing you, it is the last process in your cleansing routine, and that's what it should be. And I'm going to show you actually how I massage my neck. That'll be like the last thing that I do. And I'm going to show you guys how I actually do that. And I learned this from my mother, my grandmother. I watched it a number of times when they were getting their facials and their massages. So it's kind of like a little routine. Now, I don't do these weird ass facial expressions. And I think 50 Plus Beauty, she did that too, Beth. She has these weird expressions that she makes on her face for facial exercises to like she'll do oh, and then she'll do like a fish pout. I can't do it. Believe me, I'm not gonna even try to do it. But she swears by it again, and she says that these facial exercises tone the muscles under here and the muscles under the neck, and really rejuvenate the muscles. Okay, I believe it. I'm okay with that. I buy into it. I just don't have the time to sit around, honestly, and make goopy faces at myself in the mirror for 5-10 minutes at night. I am so exhausted coming home from work, guys, and doing everything else that I have to do, that for me to actually go through my skincare routine and put my and do my little massage and put on my neck cream is about all I can muster. Okay, if you have the time, and definitely check in on different massages, Google it online or look at some videos here on YouTube. But if there are some ladies out there that do these type of facial exercises, oh, thank you, Dee. Dee says that I look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah to you. Anyway, if you look at those videos and everything, you'll see a boatload of people doing these type of facial exercises. And I think maybe Asian ladies do it also, maybe the Korean facial skincare. I know that they are very, very serious about their skincare and their face. So they're all about, you know, doing all these things. So if you feel comfortable doing it, and if you have enough time to do it, you know, all strength to you guys. Go ahead and try it out. Okay. So anyway, so that's the Pond's. So I did that one. This one, and I'm gonna leave the one that I'm actually gonna do my neck massage demonstration last. So I'll talk about those last. The Nivea Soft, and this is the white tub. Okay, this is the white tub, not the dark blue tub. The dark blue tub is very, very, very thick. And I might use that in the dead of winter, but usually now for about three sessions or three seasons, I will go ahead and use the white tub because it is a lighter cream to it. And that's the way it looks like. It's just, I know it's, the light's kind of blowing it out. There you go. You see it? You see the texture of it? And again, it's a very nice thick cream, extremely beautifully thick. There you go. Do you see it there? It's really, really a beautiful thick cream. Look at that. It just goes right into the skin. It's got a lot of hydrating properties in it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful skin cream. It's very luxurious again. It has a really pleasant, pleasant smell to it. This is another one you really don't mind stretching out on the pillow and on the bed. Linens, you know, obviously you don't want to go there and everywhere. But it really has a wonderful, wonderful texture to it and stuff. Hi, Marie. Nice to see you. She says, love your hair. And Clarissa Patterson does a lot of neck facial exercises. So, okay, I'll shout out to Clarissa Patterson. If anyone wants to go over to view her channel, and not right now, though, don't go right this second. Just stay with me till I finish up, okay? But if you guys want to trip on over there afterwards and check her out, and I'll make a note of it too. I'll definitely check her out because why not? You know, we all learn from each other, so why not? Lola 37. She says, amazing hair, your skin and makeup. What are you wearing? Looks so beautiful. What am I wearing? I am wearing nothing but, what did I put on today? Okay, I know this question. I can answer this. The Revlon Ultra Stay. It's the powder. It's that, it's a foundation powder. It comes in the little jar. It's by Revlon. And it feels wet when it goes on. It's really nice. It feels really hydrating when it goes on. There's no other makeup on me. In fact, I'm starting to get a bit shiny from, you know, all day wear. I've got some eyeshadow on, and that's nothing. It's like one of those $5 eyeshadows that you get from the Five Below store. It's a palette, and I just chose the darker one that kind of goes with my eyes a little bit. This one is actually Milani. It's one of the light pink ones, and guys, I'll put everything in the description once this goes up there on YouTube. I'll put some of the makeup stuff under there so you guys that really want to, you know, try it can put it on. And then I also had a very little bit of Milani blush that has worn off, and that's like a rose color, something rose. Okay, so I'll put all that up here, and thank you so much for the compliments. She's like, later, and Marie goes, it looks great on you, so thank you so much. And yeah, that's all I really have on me. I've been running around all day, and I'm sure I'm kind of sweaty and, you know, disgusting. And there I go. I'm going to pat it down so I don't look horrible, you know, on camera. Okay, so we got through all of that. Now the last two, and these are the same company. It's called Everyone Lotion, and it's plant extracts, pure essential oils. It's a 3-in-1 hands, face, and body. And these are the two that I've got. One is mint coconut, and the other one is, I'm reading this backwards, apricot and vanilla. One's in a green bottle, there you go, and one's in an orange bottle. And these are big. They're nice and big. And this is something, the mint and coconut one just smells amazing. Oh my gosh, it smells so amazing. It's like one of these ones that you want to just relax at night. It's just wonderful, wonderful pampering kind of smell to it. And then the apricot and vanilla, it has a subtler scent to it. To me, I smell the apricot, not so much the vanilla. So if you're, susceptible to a stronger smell, then definitely go for the green one. If you're susceptible, as in you don't like smells, then go for the apricot one. There, apricot one. If you don't mind the smell on any of these, then go for the green one, because the green one to me, it's like one of my favorite things. So anyway, I got through everything. We've been online for a little bit now, and I see there's a number of viewers on. So at least I know that I'm public this time around, and I haven't put the private button on because that was hilarious, guys. I did like a couple of weeks ago, I did a live, supposedly live to me, but live to nobody else, video, and I couldn't understand why, I was like, no one's around. I'm like, is there this major football game or something going on that nobody cares about it? Um, Lola says it must be your skincare. It's doing great things, and your healthy diet and good genes, of course. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I guess it's a combination of everything. You can't just do one thing and not the other. I really believe that. You got to do as much as you can, as best you can. Don't beat yourself up if you can't. You do you, like I always say. Oh, that reminds me, guys. And I think the link is already going on some of my videos. I opened one of these little sweater, listen to me, t-shirt shops, it's called Spreadshirt or something, spreadshirt.com. Anyway, I put the little logo, the you do you, on a couple of t-shirts. I ordered one. It's fuchsia, and I'm gonna plan to wear it in one of my videos so you guys can see it. It's adorable. I love it. The material is wonderful. It seems to, the lettering seems to be really nice and bold. Everything is really pretty on it. So if you guys want any, the merchandise, and I've only got that one saying right now. I don't believe in oversaturating things, but I just thought it was so cute that one afternoon, and it's free to open up, by the way, these t-shirt stores. You can do it anytime you want. um, and it's one of these things where you just go and open it up, you make a design, you put it up there, and then if people want to get it, they get it. And I make like a few pennies on it. Honestly, it's not something that you do for a living. It's not income. It's just if you have a graphics type of graphic design personality, or you like to create things. It's just a cool outlet, really. It's a fun outlet for people to do their artistic talents. So that's all I'll say about it. I'm not artistic. I just had that one saying, you do you, and I thought it was great as an inspiration for a lot of people to wear it, no matter your age, your gender, your weight, your culture, no matter what. You do you. That's what I believe in. And you be true to yourself, be faithful to yourself, be faithful to your beliefs, and go forth with blessings. Okay. So anyway, to wrap it up, I'm going to be doing my quickie neck massage thing. I don't do a lot of stuff. I'll keep my necklace on. So, and I'm going to do it with this one. And by the way, these are the only two. So I was going to make mention of this. These are the only two that I use after I do my retin-a. If I'm doing my retin-a that night, I don't feel comfortable putting on like the Pond's. I don't know, it has AHAs in it, alpha hydroxy acids. So I don't really feel comfortable putting that on right after doing my retin-a process. The Nivea, I can use that, and I have used that. So that is one that I do say, yes, you can use this if you're doing your, retin-a. Lola, the t-shirts, I'll put a link to them. They are available on spreadshirt.com. Like I said, there's a variety. There's also mugs and coolers and hats and things like that. But I'll put the link on the bottom once this goes, live. And I know it's live now, but once it regenerates and I can put all these extra things, it should be on there now. If you look at it, I think it should be on my default, but I'll double check for you guys. Okay. Dee says, will you list the products you mentioned? Then I don't have to keep stopping the video to write the products down. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. You don't have to stop the video. I definitely will put all of these links below. Well, I don't put links really to the Amazon sites. I don't really believe in all that because it's just, I don't know, it's like a bother. I mean, I can put an Amazon link if you want to order Amazon. If you guys don't, and let me know that, because a lot of people, they just want to know the name and they want to go out to their local drugstore, their local, Walmart, and pick up these things. These are available everywhere. These are not privy to any one website or anything like that. So I feel good about putting the list just of the names and the product names and who manufactures it, so that you can, write it down, or maybe just take a window snap of my description and then bring it into a store. And then that way you can go ahead and buy whatever you need, instead of clicking and having to go to Amazon and needing to go to Amazon or wherever they put other links, and then you're obligated, in other words, to buy, from Amazon. You're not obligated with me to do anything. So never feel obligated with me to do anything. You're not even obligated to watch me, seriously. I mean, I'll just ramble on to air here if you want me to. But anyway, okay, let me do this and then I have to start dinner. So let's get cracking on this. Okay, so I'll show you how much I use. I don't overdo it. This is this is about how much I use, okay, for my neck. And oh God, I hope, now I'm scared, guys. I'm going to get my nice newly done lotiony or something. There we go. So the first thing I do is just go down and actually just put it on my neck loosely. Okay. By loosely, I mean like you're icing a cake. All right. And if I didn't have my necklace here, I go all the way down in my décolleté. Okay. So that's what I do. And then I'll come in a little closer. I do one of these. Okay. And just rotary motions. I'm trying to do this, guys, without a mirror. I'm kind of looking at my screen, and I do a crossover. So this hand goes on this side. Okay. There you go. And then this hand goes on this side. Okay. And you don't have to spend, 10 minutes on this, just so it's nice and lubricating and getting in. Now, I will put a little more on the back of my hand. Hold on, Hobson's about to go nuts here. I'll put a little on the back of my hand, okay? And I'll put it on both sides of my hand, and this is where I do this. I kind of cup my hand like this, okay? Hope everybody's following me on this. I kind of cup my hands like this, and then I start pulling up my skin, okay? Oh gosh, you see? Now I got it on my hair. Ah! Okay. And obviously you put your hair back before you do this, okay? And as I'm cupping it, I'm going around, and I'm doing it a little bit slower for you guys, so you see the motion of my hand. As I'm doing it, I kind of elevate my neck, and then I go and do this cupping motion. And you can, when you get into it, you can go as fast as you can, comfortably without killing yourself on it. And you just kind of like a rotary, okay? And that's what I do on the underneath, and I'll spend a few minutes doing that. It's not, rocket science here. You just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And then the last thing I'll do is just kind of like pull everything up. There you go. And just keep pulling it up and back, just up and back. There we go. And you don't have to overly do it. And then just, I do this one more time and just kind of pull everything down, all the way down. And again, if I don't have a necklace on, I would be doing it all the way down into my décolleté, just anything that's residue on my hand, just getting it down. And it's a very relaxing, you know, nighttime massage. And I don't know if you can see this, guys, but I mean, I'm looking here on my monitor. It's not the greatest monitor on the planet here, but I can tell even now just the suppleness. You can just tell already how much more hydrated the neck is. Okay. And that's it. I just leave it alone after that. No more water on it, no more anything else. That's what I do. That's the last ritual of the night. Well, I do have one more ritual, the last ritual, and that's when I'm in bed and I do my hands, the, you know, whatever remainder, if I want to do anything extra for the back of my hands and my elbows, that I'll do actually, you know, while I am sitting upright in the bed, but I've got everything else done. Okay. So let me see. Jackie says, it makes me laugh that we had the same hair before and both got several inches cut off. It's the same length now. Looks fab on you. Blessings, Jackie. Thank you so much. Save the new hair. Yes, Lola. Save, right? I mean, help, save the new hair. You know, do not get the hair all messed up. So so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that I have been helpful in getting you, you know, acclimated. And I hope you do try all of these products, or some, you know, some of them at least. They're very worthwhile. My you know, my top favorites, I mean, I love this one for the smell. I absolutely love this one for the smell. It's just, I go into my happy place at night when I use this for my smell. The other ones, you know, they're all functional. They're great. Again, if you are using retin-a, be very careful about some of these peptides and some of these AHAs in these, you know, creams. Read the labels. If you have any concerns, I mean, I'm not a dermatologist, blah blah, but you know, you can go ahead and at least talk to your doctor or your dermatologist to see if you can use it in conjunction with retin-a on that same night. I feel comfortable telling you that the Nivea you can use. All right, the soft Nivea you can use. You can also use the blue Nivea if you want to go even more with that. I would stay away from the Pond's, you know, for your retin-a nights. And the skin firming and toning Nivea, I would stay away from this too, just because of the Q10 and the L-carnitine. I just don't want to mix anything that would inhibit the retin-a that night. So I'm just a stickler for that. So, you know, you can do that. And then, of course, the Skin by Webb, the Peptide and Argireline in it. Again, for that night, for the night of the retin-a, I would stay, you know, I wouldn't use that. I didn't have any adverse effects. I have used the Nudu one during my retin-a nights, and I haven't found that to be, you know, offensive or interacting in any way. So I'm okay with using all of that. Okay. So wow, we got through it. I did my demonstration. My hair did not flop. I had minimal little crap on my hair. It looks good. Oh, so just so really quick, I ran out and bought a curling iron because I had one a while back, like, you know, 10 years ago or something. I hadn't used a curling iron, obviously, because my hair's curly, in forever. And the weird thing is, like, they had to straighten my hair out. Now I do have a flat iron, so, you know, I'll probably do that. They had to straighten out my hair with a flat iron completely and then put the curls back. Like, how crazy is that, right? I mean, like, my hair was stick straight, which in itself is a shock because I hadn't seen my hair stick straight in quite a while. And then on top of that, they're like, oh, we're not done with you. We're going to put all the curls back, but, strategically placed curls. So I was like kind of giggling about that. I thought it was funny. So anyway, yep. So there it is. Just a quick look on my hair. And it's supposed to be, look at that. Isn't that cool, guys? It's supposed to be like longer in the front than in the back. So it's like a little bit shorter in the back. It's like actually curling under. I'm just playing with this so much today. It's funny how happy I am with just the little things in life, right? So anyway, it's shorter in the back and then it goes kind of longer. And same thing on this side, blah, blah, blah. And I picked it out of the air from a Pinterest picture. I had not studied this before. I had not fixated on any styles. I went in there and I winged it basically. And as she was cutting it, I showed her and I said, "Ooh, this is kind of cool. Can you do something like this?" And she goes, "Yeah, no problem. We'll get it done." So I had a blast. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys very much. If you have any other questions or comments once this goes up on live, Alola says, so chic. Thank you. And so shiny too, don't you think? I mean, the color, by the way, the hair color, just to let you guys know, is based on pretty good natural products. It is not like very chemically, and it's not supposed to harm your hair. So I did ask about that. I don't know quite what is in there, but it's supposed to be good for your, good, well, okay, not horrible for your hair. Let's just say it's okay for your hair to use. So I was happy about that. But yeah, so I'm happy with it. So I look forward to having a little difference. I think it makes my face youthful. I think, doesn't it? I mean, you guys tell me yes or no. And I like the way it came out, and I plan to keep this like this for a little bit now, just as a change up. I think it'll be great going into the holidays. I'm enjoying that I don't have I feel lighter, guys. I feel like lighter, like there's like the weight of all that hair on me, it just like pulls you down, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I guess I've been having long hair for so long that I got used to it, obviously. And now with the shorter hair and it just bouncing around in the back, like in the back of my neck and the nape of my neck, I feel movement. And it's just so weird for me to have movement in my hair area in the back of my neck. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, enough rambling. If you have any questions or comments about any of these products, how to use them, when to use them, I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for joining me. All the links will be down below. All the products will be linked below. I'll work on that tonight once this generates and goes up. And if you want any of the t-shirts or merchandise with You Do You, if you like that saying, totally up to you. I'll put the link. I'll have the link of the, to get on that shopping site. And I appreciate all your comments and feedbacks. If you think that there's anything else I should put up there, feel free to let me know. And, I'll genuinely try to help out and get it done. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I really like this discussion you guys brought on. I'm glad that you guys were at home, or wherever you were to catch me. So I'm really happy about that. I love you guys all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.